Hello, ladies. I wanted to hop on here and do this particular broadcast because I have my mind on this particular topic of student loans. Student loans. And of course, that's all in light of, what we're hearing in the news right now in terms of, whether or not there's going to be some sort of support as it relates to individuals who have student loan debt. I'm likely going to share this broadcast out to my broader audience. So, for those of you whom I have not met, my name is Rita Stewart, and you can find out more about what I do at legacyfinancialwellness.com. This right here, I'm talking to my private group, Money Matters and Tea. So, if you're interested in joining me in that group, or ladies, if you'd like to invite others to this group for the information that we share here, please do. It's a Saturday afternoon here in Central Virginia. I was actually about to walk out, go out to take a walk, and I thought, nope, I want to go in the group now and share my thoughts on this. I had a conference call earlier this morning. I had one earlier this week. We've been hearing about the student loan situation for people who are in distress right now. And I thought, nope, I want to have this conversation now, or at least want to share my thoughts right now. So you see the topic of this particular broadcast is TFIA. And what that stands for is tax-free index account. And you've seen me referenced or heard me reference time after time again within this group or on my Facebook page, or probably saw it on the website too, where there's an opportunity to set up an index account. And in setting up an index account, there are varying reasons as to why you can do that. And that's based on the need of each individual perspective or need in terms of who I talk to. But specifically today, I'm thinking about student loans. We know that there is the opportunity for parents to set up 529s, but there's also an opportunity to leverage what we refer to as index accounts. And that's a solution that's available through the insurance industry and through insurance products. And many people are just simply not aware of it. So if you have a student loan now, or if you have had a student loan before, notate in the comments yes or no, or give me a 1 in the comments. Yes, I have had a student loan before, or I have one now. I would be notating a 1 because I have had a student loan in the past. When I went to school, for me, it was a blessing because I came out of there in 4 years with a $7,000 balance. Now, that probably was a lot of money at that time, considering I came out in 1984. However, my husband was able to come out with no student loan debt because he had sports scholarships and things like that. So he was very fortunate. But together, the first year of our marriage, the goal was for me to be able to pay off my student loan debt because I almost did want to get married because I didn't want to carry the debt into our marriage. But anyway, I digress. So that's done, but I know how it feels. So look, there's an opportunity for us to leverage what we call tax-free index accounts to support with student loan funding and preparation. One of the things that Joel and I did as we were managing to our financials was we did not set up a 529. We did not set up a separate savings account for Lauren's college fund. We put all of our monies into a retirement account. We coached and nurtured and made sure that Lauren had the best resources available to her for an education perspective, and she was able to get scholarships, and we were blessed with that for her undergraduate years. Graduate years, whole nother story. NYU, whole different ball of wax. But again, at least I digress. Today, there's an opportunity for parents to help their students prepare for the opportunity to go to college or university if they want to, if they choose to, if that's, part of the plan for their lives. And with a tax-free index account, there's an opportunity for an account to be set up for children as early as within the first month of birth, that they would have the opportunity, the parents would have the opportunity to leverage setting up those funds at such a young age. And those funds can go in, and while those funds are being accumulated, there is no tax that would be attributed to those funds while they are accumulating, while the account is growing, while this tax-free index account is growing. I'm trying not to get technical here. I'm trying to keep this simple as possible. While those funds are growing, there's no tax. Whereas if you put the funds in a CD, or if you put the funds elsewhere to be growing, then there is going to be a tax implication during the growth period. And that's not the case with an index account. Now, here's the beauty on the back end. When you are ready to use those funds, because you can, in order to support your student with university expenses, you're able to withdraw, have access to those funds tax free because of the particular entity that you're using to prepare for college expenses. And that is an insurance vehicle. And again, many don't know that. So whereas with the 529, you have parameters and restrictions as to how the funds can be used. Well, here's another thought. With a tax-free index account, there are not restrictions. What I mean by that is if it's decided that, a regular 2-year, 4-year university is not what your child wants to do, those funds could be used for a trade. Those funds could be used to help them fund their first business. The monies can be used to help them with a down payment on their home. The monies can be used to support them with their wedding. Whatever the case may be. Or if you had a tax-free account set up for yourself, you too can determine how you want to use the funding. If you did want to pull out a subset of your funding to support your child with university, you can do that as well. The bottom line is there are solutions, friends, ladies, that are available to you. Tax-free retirement accounts, that index accounts that can be leveraged for the use of education instead of some of the programs that are out there. And you don't have to deal with the tax implications, and you will not have to be concerned with the parameters that are set in terms of how, who, how, when, and where the funds can be used. So if this has piqued your interest and you'd like to have the opportunity to figure out how a tax-free index account can be used for the purpose of college funding and not have your loved one have to be struggling with debt as it relates to college debt, then reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to run some illustrations for you so that you can see exactly, what position you could be in or your child could be in as a result of that. So the bottom line is, again, I always say diversify your portfolio. If you have a 529, fine. It's not the end of the year. End of the world, but you definitely want to consider an option or at least have an understanding, garner the information in terms of exactly what a tax-free index account could possibly you could gain from it or your student could gain from it. I'll be happy to take the time to share it with you. So there you have it. Let me check my notes right quick. I think that's all I wanted to say about that. Generally, we refer to the account, particularly when you're setting this up, we call them $1 million baby accounts. And you've probably heard me mention $1 million baby before. But the $1 million baby is is in fact the TFA, the tax-free index account that could be set up for them. If you have questions, notate them in the comments. If there are individuals, again, who you feel could benefit from joining us in this group, ladies, Money Matters and Tea, please go ahead and invite them to join us. Thank you so much. Be well, be safe, or stay well, I should say. And I look forward to seeing you again soon in the group. Love ya.